Oh, their head's in the clouds. They're going to turn the other cheek. They're not going to care. They think that I'm innocent. Boopity boopity boop. Mm-mm. No. You have a sibling that regrets playing sides, regrets being two-faced, regrets turning on you, but at the same time, they were never really on your side. They were always taking advantage of your kindness, of your acceptance. They were always taking advantage, also saying bad things about you behind your back. So I feel like you are finally going to be closing out this cycle. This is going to be very specific. You've dealt with a family filled with narcissists, and maybe this was your last family member that you believed in or had ties to that has been hard for you to let go of. I feel like you've always had issues with your family, and you might be married, or this could be your in-law family, but there's a sibling here that thinks it's funny the way that the family speaks about you. This is crazy. Thinks it's funny the way that they can emotionally manipulate you to get you to do things for them. And what they don't understand about you is you never really fully believe their testimony. You've always kind of taken it easy on them. And they know this, but they don't really know why you've taken it easy on them. And for you, it's easier not to call them out. You have a scary intuition. It's scary accurate. But this person will go to great lengths to lie. And you're like, I don't even want to get into it. So why am I going to call them out? But you see through them. But now you are waking up to the fact that this person was never grateful. So maybe you thought recently, since maybe you separated from family or had a falling out with family, that they had been playing both sides. You knew that it would be a matter of time before the ringleaders in the family brought them over to the dark side. You just didn't know that they had been like this towards you from the beginning, from the jump. They thought that you're the empath. They can easily be the vampire around you. Your head's in the clouds. You love them. You don't really ask them too many questions or details. You don't embarrass them. And so it's like they started getting information from you. They started being the bone collector or the voice box for the family and carrying it back to others. So you could have, I feel like you have a father here that passed on that is warning you of this person. Let me know if that resonates. But this person was never, ever grateful for your love, your help, your support. And this is something that you didn't really notice before. That since the beginning of them walking, talking, making decisions, they were keeping secrets from you. They were a secret hater. They wanted to be like you. They liked when the other family members dogged you out. They've just always been a hater. They've never been grateful. They've always been emotionally manipulative. You wanted to believe in their innocence, but you knew better. And so maybe you've kept some boundaries up with them, like very, very strong boundaries. But now you're seeing that even those boundaries, you gotta, like you're getting ready to cut them out. This is indeed a karmic connection. And you feel like trauma bonded to them, but this person is very jealous. Like they're not happy for you. They want something out of you. And I feel like you can feel this. Like they're going to give you a sob story, or they're going to say things to get you to feel bad for them and give them things, but you've woken up since you made these boundaries and they don't know this yet. So maybe this is going to be revealed to them, or you're going to be revealing this to them, that you know they're a false person. You know, like, I don't know how you're going to call them out without it being, I don't know, they're definitely a chaos agent. I don't know how and which way you're going to call them out, but you are going to address it in some way, shape, or form. And your goal is to do this without crying. You've always had radical acceptance for them, and they've tried to take advantage of you looking the other way when it comes to them, or turning the other cheek. It's almost like they think, oh, their head's in the clouds, they're going to turn the other cheek, they're not going to care, they think that I'm innocent, boopity boopity boop. No. Now you see it for what it is. You've been getting a lot of confirmations that this person has been breadcrumbing you, joining in on the slander and the smear. They were a part of it the whole time. So maybe they acted like, oh, I was never a part of that. I'm the only one that had your back when they were saying all this stuff. Like, it was never me. And you wanted to believe them, but you have other loved ones that were like, I wouldn't be believing that. I don't believe them. You deal with narcissists that get a lot of attention when they know information about you, and you don't want any of them knowing information about you. Wherever you had a soft spot for this person, it's gone. It's done. It's almost like you needed something reiterated, or you needed a clue that it's done. And so you've been thinking about it and reflecting on things that have taken place over the last 1 to 2 years. There could have been a falling out. It could have been boundaries. It could have been you saying no more. It could have been them being pulled over to the dark side of the other family members. It could have been a lot of things, but what this person needs to recognize is you see them. Ooh, motorcycle. You're like, who are you trying to fool? But seriously, who are you trying to fool? And this person, when you're not around, they try to emulate you. So they have joined in on the trolling and the stalking and the watching. They have joined in on the negative things being said. They have been stalking your social media for the family, if they have access to your social media. And I see that you've been really disappointed in this person for a while. But you're finally like, I'm going to address this. This sibling, believe it or not, regrets turning against you. They do, because the last 1 to 2 years, however long these boundaries have been up, however long you've been like, I don't know, they've been going through it. And so they're not only going through it and hanging on by a thread, they're mad at you. You can feel the resentment that they're holding towards you because they no longer can be the bone carrier if you don't give them information, if you cancel plans. Like, everyone could be waiting for them to see you or meet up with you, and you're just like canceling or flaking out or whatever. And so they look dumb. They don't like looking dumb. They like being the bone carrier, knowing like, oh, I know what's going on with Collective. Da-da-da-da. And so they're real salty that you haven't been giving them anything. You haven't been giving them a crumb, nothing. They're pissed. I think you know that though. So this karmic connection where you feel bonded to them, it's like it's time for your life to get better because you're going to sever this connection. It is time for their karma to stop being neutralized in any way. It's time for people like this person to stop popping up in your life, and that is why it's most important to cut this person off. So you stop dealing with demons or entities or lower spirits that are like this person. This person wants to believe that you're fake online, and I don't even feel like you guys post a lot online. They have been agreeing with everyone like, oh my god, they're a false person, they're real fake the house, they don't have anything, but they're the first one to piggyback off of your love, off of your stability. They're the first one to try to line their pockets. What they should be is scared to be around you because you see right through them. But I know that they feel this. They feel that you see through them because you have been scarce. You haven't really been around. So we have appreciation. It's time for you to be around people that appreciate you. You've been getting signs and synchronicities that your inner child is healing. That you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel obligated to take care of this person, to help this person. That you're going to try to, wish them well from afar, but their whole end game is to turn your journey upside down, or to break your heart, or to trigger you. And so you don't like going around this person because you lose your spark. Okay, you lose your spark when you are around this person. You're crying, you're upset, you're emotional because they're raising up all these wounds. They're pouring salt on all these old wounds. They want to play their little, like, sad little melody for you so you can feel sorry for them. But your blueprint is shifting. Your destiny is shifting away from your family. If they're toxic for you, these energy vampires. And as sad as that makes you, you know that it's for your highest good. You understand that everyone's human, but you're like, I can't be around this anymore. This isn't good for me. It's not good for my health. And so you're getting ready to be activated. There are a lot of people in your family jealous of your activation. These were the first narcissists that you ever dealt with. They were the ones that were the toughest on you, the meanest to you, the biggest bullies that you've ever dealt with. And it's always them teaming up and piling on, and it's relentless and never ending. They're very jealous of your flexibility, your ability to bounce back, your ability to seem like you got it going on. And this is because you're anointed. And every time you're down and you rise up, you only rise up with more soul, more spark, more fire. Yeah, you are standing in your power. Tale as old as time. So you carry God within you. You carry a lot of light within you. And so miracles are getting ready to activate. Okay, you stepping away from this person that, regrets how they've been a little bit too late. It's activating miracles. You love them. The love isn't going to end. You're just not going to engage with them. You're not going to give them access to you. You're done. You're like, okay, every time I'm around you, I erupt. They have a way of rage baiting you. And so you've really been steering clear of them because it always comes up out of you in this karmic connection. So you are, oh my gosh, we got cleaning house. Stop. There is a storm of brewing and you are cleaning house. You're like, no, I'm done. I'm done. It's just like they think they got it like that. Like, oh, I could do this and this and that. But they're starting to realize, even though they used to, like, they're mad because they used to have it like that, where they could call you. Now they can't call you. They can't vent to you. They can't seek counsel. You won't invest. You won't help. You won't. And so they've been hitting a rock bottom. They're not only embarrassed that you're not helping them, embarrassed that they don't have access to you. It makes them look dumb in front of the other family members that are not nice to you, that have been horrible to you, actually. And you're like, I don't want to listen. I don't care. These people never listen to you. This person especially never listened to you. Because if they had ever listened to you and if they had ever really had your side, well, first of all, they don't have the emotional maturity, but if they had ever really had your side, they would have maneuvered differently. They wouldn't have wanted to bring up things that would really hurt you. And they always did that. They went out of their way. Oh, Spirit is saying they went out of their way. And so you're clocking all of this right now. Clocking all of this deceit. Like, no, they actually never cared. Damn, what the frick was I doing? But you had to go through that, bestie. It's okay. You had to go through that. Just know that they regret turning against you. They regret never having your back. You are taking them to town. You are taking them to task. You are taking them to class. They misunderstood the assignment. Spirit is saying you are educating them. You are educating them. And this is going to heal your solar plexus. So I don't know if these people were attacking your solar plexus, your ability to create. This person never really gave you anything. Like, oh my gosh, goblins. This whole time they were a goblin. This whole time they were a lower spirit. You kind of knew that they were petty and immature. You knew this because they could be a younger sibling. And you never judged them. And they never appreciated your acceptance and your love and the fact that you prioritize them. They tried to play you. And now that you see that they were trying to play you, you're like, who are you? You're not driving this boat. You're not in control here. Like, indecision. So for a while, you didn't know which way to go. You have been in limbo in this relationship for years. For years, while trying to figure out, like, what do I do? I don't know. This person has not only been hating on you, they let everyone else get in their head. Like, oh, why didn't Collective help you with that if they're so awesome? Why didn't they do this for you if they're so awesome? And so they get in their head and they're not strong enough to really stand in their power. You got a lot of people that flex and stunt and front. They're not about that life. Spirit's saying they're not about that life. So you've been at a crossroads of, I don't know how to let go of this person. Like, I'm not talking to them. I got boundaries. I'm not really going around, but I need to cut it off. I just don't know how. So your angel of strength is coming in to help give you the courage to cut this cord. To really cut this cord. Because your angel of balance, your angel of strength is like, hey, when you're around them, you're all tied up. You're all tied up. You're in bondage. You're upset. They don't care. They cause all types of trouble. They cause a lot of drama. Entity attachment. So as you were like, I love you, like reaching out for them, like hoping that you could help them or change them, they were not talking well about you. And they don't like it when you come to life. They have been eyeing you like, wow, they're changing. They look like this and like that and like this and what the frick? Like, bestie, you've been looking real hot. Stop. Okay? Not stop looking hot, but like, of course they're salty. They're listening to all the other people, especially when you're not around. You're not trying to influence this person at all. You're like, I can't save them. I'm done. I'm cleaning house. So now the door to happiness and personal healing is opening. So you're at a crossroads. Do I want to go back down to this karmic connection, or do I want to go to this door to personal healing and happiness? So other things are being revealed to you right now. And so you're refusing, even though you're remembering, you're refusing to romanticize. You're like, yeah, that happened and this happened, but they played a part in that. All of this drama, that was part of their strategy. Their strategy is being revealed to you. No matter how immature they are, their alleged strategy is being revealed to you. That they have been a hater, that they never truly cared in the way that you did. And Spirit is reminding you that you cried about this a long time ago. Even though it breaks your heart, you're not as sad about it now, like you know what you got to do, but you've been at this crossroads for a while. Like, you're not wanting to give them any false hope that there is going to be a you and them in the future. So that's what I feel like is hard. You're like, they're not the worst person ever, but they're easily influenced. So there's going to be a deep freeze. Where you're like, no, I can't just, nope. I have to make it very clear that this isn't going where they think it's going. And then you will be able to rest and rejuvenate. This is actually what you've been working on, resting and rejuvenating. So it's not just this sibling that regrets turning on you. You have coworkers that regret turning on you. You have friends that regret turning on you. Exes that regret turning on you. And they're already feeling the deep freeze. But this sibling, it needs to be like in flashing lights. The deep freeze is here. Okay. Ugh. Well, these are flying. Okay. Patience. Your patience is done. You're done being patient. This person can change. Maybe they'll grow up. No. Because the other narcissist will not allow it. They will not allow it. They will do anything to bring them closer so they're not closer to you. We have heal the ouch. You are going to be healing this pain. So that way you're done having to deal with, other family members that are like this, or other people like this. You're slaying one demon at a time, and you should be really proud of yourself. Okay, Holy Spirit, anything else? And then I'm going to get out an angel number for you. These family members are also very jealous of the way you always bounce back. Even though you're not supported, you don't have any friends or anybody like guiding you, really. Like, they don't see this anyways. They don't see you having real physical support in the 3D. If they have, they try to take it from you. Your cornucopia is on the way. Your solar plexus, is this second chakra, right? Is the solar plexus or the sacral? Wait, root, solar plexus, chakra. I don't know, but it's being healed. The lower chakra is being healed. Why can't I remember? Did I get that in another one? Hold on, I don't think I did. Yeah, your cornucopia is here. You guys could be seeing 1111, 111. Okay, so your second chakra is being healed. Archangel Ariel and Archangel Michael are helping you right now. This cornucopia, these are like the rats in House of the Dragon. Okay, you're just trying to sit on your throne. You're just trying to throw a nice little party, and there's these little rats running around. You're like, that's foreboding for what? Okay, for what? What is that about? That is what they've been doing. They didn't want to see you happy. They didn't want to see you celebrating. They didn't want to see you on the throne. They don't want to see you creating. They wanted to be a part of it. And for this breaks my heart. For a long time, Bestie, you wanted them to be a part of it. You wanted them to be a part of your legacy. You were so hopeful. Like, they're always going to have a place to stay. They're always going to have a place in my heart. I'm always going to look out for them. I'll always take the shirt off my back and give it to them. They'll always have a seat at my table. And slowly but surely, you started realizing their intention was backwards. You're like, wait, hold up. And you think about all the different things that they helped you with. And maybe in the beginning of your spiritual journey, or when you first cut off some of these family members, you're like, oh, but we did this together and that together and this together. That's because they were on the outs too. While other people were being raised up in the family. Then they shifted their focus to them because y'all were becoming closer and trauma bonding. And they ripped that cord back and said, hold on, let me glamour you. Let me brainwash you real quick. So it's time for victory. A true victory lap. A true cornucopia. No rats running around. No other people trying to be benefactors. It's time to heal the ouch. Because they never really saw your value. It was very transactional. And transactional for you. Like, you're giving. And they were, like, giving you the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Like, here's a Ferrari. And they're like, here's a card. Here's a little dog. Okay, I got you a little dog to walk. And they're like, here's nothing. And it's not even about the gifts. It's about the intention, the love, the support. You have truly pulled it up out of the mud. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations and predicaments to be supportive. And you're not ever going to do it again. Justice, you are not ever going to do it again. You are ever so gentle with yourself, like, why the frick would I ever do that again? They couldn't do that for me for 2 seconds. Justice is on the way. Yeah, they're very jealous of the way that you carry yourself, how influential you are. And they've been listening to all the other haters in the family. And it's sad. So you are learning to transmute this pain, okay? To alchemize it. You're taking them to town. You're taking them to school. This is like them thinking that you're going to throw them a party. And you're like, sit down. They're in the hot seat. They don't even see it. They don't want to believe it. They're in denial. They are in denial. You're going to catch them while their heads are in the clouds. Okay? You're coming with a whole tower and an entourage of angels. Wow. You're just getting it. You're getting a new beginning where your inner child is going to be thriving. Because it's like you were trying to protect your inner child and their inner child. And now it's all coming to light. They don't want it to, but it is. Let's get you guys an angel number before I forget. Holy Spirit, can I have an angel number, please? I'm hearing that song. I hate this part right here. Yeah, it's like, where were they when this was going on? Where were they? Were like, oh, that sucks. So this and this and this and this and that. Like they were just piling it on. Not even giving you a breath. You're clocking all of this. You're reliving all of it, or you already did. But now you're like, all right, I got my axe. I got my scissors. I'm ready. I'm ready. How many times were you crying? How many times did you wipe their tears? It's not even comparable. It's not even comparable. Okay. Whoa. 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 Angel number 501, unchain yourself. Release the negative. There is space inside you being used to hold bitterness of the past. Your angels implore you to keep the lessons but let go of the resentment. You don't need to feel bad in order to protect yourself from these things happening again. Take a moment to visualize the anger you hold. Now picture yourself giving it back to the person you received it from. So all the times they let you down, all the time they laughed at you, motorcycle. All the times they laughed at you behind your back, you know they were being two-faced. You take all of that anger and you just visualize it like, ooh, don't forget this. Ooh, don't forget that. All the things. Hey, fam. Here you go. Here you go. I don't want to hold on to that any longer. Angel number 501. Unchain yourself. Wow. Wow. Okay. Last but not least, we got angel number 444. One of my favorite angel numbers. Angel number 444, protective magic. Okay. You are being heard. Your prayers are being heard. Be assured your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers for protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led to the light of divine forces. Take a moment now to thank your angels for the protective presence in your life. So angel number 444 and 501. Beautiful. Yeah, they regret. They regret it, but they're also resentful. So, like, they shouldn't have been doing this for me because now I look dumb. Well, you cannot just be living a double life and messing with an earth angel, messing with somebody anointed. You better sit all the way down. You are about to take them to class, and this is going to heal your lower chakras. I feel like it's going to heal the way that you feel safe, the way that you create, the way that you digest and rest, and like your, what's the word? Your mojo. Like these people, believe it or not, a long time ago, put a dent in your mojo and you're still healing from this. Some of you guys might be considering therapy. Like, no, you know, I need to go to therapy because these people got me all the way effed up. And I don't ever want to go through that again with just another body in front of me being the same way. So you're really acknowledging the ouch that you want to heal in your life. And Spirit is really proud of you. Wow. So I hope that helped you guys. On Patreon, you are going to have new messages posted here soon. So the link is in the description box. They're all ad-free. It's only $11.11 a month to join, and you can cancel at any time. You can also gift a membership to a friend, and you can sign up for a year and get 20% off. Now, there is over a 2-year library going on 3 years. So if you are looking for content that is close to a personal reading that you want to binge watch or you want to shuffle in a playlist for divine guidance, there is a lot of content there that I have worked on that I'm very proud of. And yeah, I think that's it. I love you guys. If you made it to the very end of this message, I think there's a school bus emoji. Okay. I want you guys to drop a school bus down below because you are taking these people to school. Okay. I don't know if they were trying to ditch. I don't know where they were trying to go, but you're taking them to school. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you big hugs. Thank you for all your love, your support, and your beautiful comments. I'm just so grateful. And we're going to get through this together. All right. Bye, guys.